Club de Nuit Iconic Eau de Parfum. Came out in 2022. I had to buy it overseas. I'm going to tell you what I think about it. And after that, I'm going to tell you a quick first impression of this Club de Nuit Urban Man Elixir. And this one as well. We have the bonus of Club de Nuit Untold. But let's get back to this fragrance. When upon spraying it, you do have some melon notes and sandalwood notes and some resins in the base. When you first spray it, if you didn't know any better, it would be similar to Creed's Silver Mountain Water, as it does have mandarin orange, same as like the melon in here. It's a sweet orange note. It does also have galdamum, where this has labdamum, is like a leathery, earthy note. Galdamum is like an earthy green note. Combined with the orange and the sandalwood, it gives you the same effect as Creed Silver Mountain Water upon first spray. But as you continue to move on, your citruses, I don't get any smoke out of it. It does say it has incense, and it turns into this Bleu de Chanel. It's probably more like the Eau de Parfum, is very rich. The longevity was about 5-6 hours, and the projection was pretty good for the first 90 minutes. Then you have this fragrance to smell like Bleu de Chanel. It's a little different twist. I like it better. It's called Historic Omega. This thing has a nuclear scent bubble, and the reason why I'm showing you this is because this is quite difficult to find. USA, this one is available currently in the USA. Longevity is twice that of this, but it is a different smell. It has a green apple note, where this one doesn't have that green apple note. Ultimately, it smells like as Bleu de Chanel as well, but I like them both, no question about it. The next one, I haven't tested it really, but it's called Club de Nuit Urban Man Elixir. It looks just like a regular Club de Nuit or Urban Man. When they made an Urban Man clone, it was terrible, like terrible performance. So when I saw this, I almost didn't buy it. I saw the word Elixir, and I was thinking, wow, that might be something better, because lately fragrances have been coming out with the word Elixir, hence Dior Sauvage Elixir, which is my current favorite. And if you ever wanted to smell like that, cheaper, find Assad. So this one here is going in the same direction as Dior Sauvage. It's not bad. The sprayers on these Club de Nuit aren't as good as the ones on this fragrance. Just to give you an idea, this is what the sprayer looks like. It gives you a decent spray, and this one kind of gives you a hardcore spray. You see how it's a little bit more pressurized, and I like that better when it sprays out better. The fragrance here lasted on my skin 4 hours as a Dior Sauvage clone. Dior Sauvage lasts 8 to 10 hours. If you would like this, I like the Sauvage. I like this for it to be the same smell as Dior Sauvage. Now, the favorite one of the group, it's called Club de Nuit Untold. This thing is fantastic. I can't even believe it. I've always had hatred for people that try to make this fragrance here. Anyway, real quick, I want to tell you, do you ever get nose blindness? Do you ever find fragrances that people say, oh my God, it's so long lasting, it's incredible, and you get it and you say to yourself, this guy sucks, it only lasted 2 minutes? That's called nose blindness, or asomnia, however you pronounce it, insomnia. And that happens when there's an overload of senses going on, your nose senses. So you smell something like this. When I first got it, I didn't even smell it. I went into instant nose blindness. It took me a week. And then I got some whiffs out of it, and it's very good. It's called Francis Kurkdjian's Baccarat Rouge 540. It came out almost 10 years ago, and people are still trying to clone it. The best clone I found to this day was called Amber Oud Rouge by Al Harmain, and this one as well can cause you nose blindness. After 3 hours of applying this, this thing's going hardcore for 8, 9, and 10 hours, and I love it. I was impressed, but that nose blindness comes in on this. However, on this one, you instantly get hit. Guess what the notes are? It's the same thing as this. Jasmine, saffron, fir. Whatever, you know, it's fir resins, jasmine, and saffron. The exact same notes. The power on this is amazing. You can actually smell it on your skin, whereas you probably will go nose blind if you're a beginner level. Don't read any of the reviews you see. Only trust people that have the bottle in their hand. Remember that in future of all your research of fragrances. And this one here lasted about 7 to 8 hours. maybe longer as a skin scent, and it was liked better by females. And on these two, I asked females their opinion. I just simply had one on my hand left and one on my hand right. And I said, which one do you like better? And a lot of them did pick this one, but a lot of them picked this one. It was almost an even. When I sprayed them into gear, they all picked this historic Olmeda blue. Next one, they really didn't, just thought it was average, was this fragrance. That's just me walking around parking lots in my neighborhood asking people. One more fragrance I want to show you that is so good you won't even imagine. It's brand new. You got to click right here. It smells just like Killian's Back to Black.